Well, hello everyone. I always loved Cambodia since I was a little kid. I remember when I was 13 years old, I bought a lot of books about Cambodia and about Cambodian, the temples of Angkor. But I was very confused because of all the different names, and my dream was to come to Cambodia. So it all happened one day with a fall. I fell down in my yoga class, and I had a big cut on my head, and there was a lot of blood in the yoga studio. And I was rushed to the hospital, and the doctor said to me that my blood pressure was so high that I could have almost died. And you know, I went on a holiday after that to rest and to reflect. And I told myself, you know, what did I give to this world? I was like in my 50s then, you know, after 50 years, what did I contribute? You know, if I died, what did I leave behind? And I realized that there was nothing that I really left behind. And so I remembered that there was a pamphlet about helping orphans in Cambodia. And since I love Cambodia, I said, wow, maybe I should do that. So I called the number I kept, and Isabel picked up the phone, and she sounded kind of skeptical. Who is this guy calling from Taiwan, right? I was living in Taiwan then. So she said, okay, if you want, come over, we can have a talk. So I flew over in 2008, and Isabel said, you know, we have enough support for the orphans, but we have this group from transitions. We have girls who have been traumatized and they might need help, and we want to set up classes for them. Are you interested? So I said yes. And so we started the program. Isabel made 10 classes, and I supported the classes. And then after that, I flew over again, and I continued to help with the teaching and to get to know the students. And then later, I brought a group of my Taiwanese friends and students, and Kitty was one of them. So this picture here was when we donated rice to the orphanage. Do you remember? Can you see this? 13 years ago. And the reason why I love Cambodia, you know, despite the heat and all that, you know, I also was amazed, you know, despite the heat, Kitty was also coming over. You know, she would always come with a big hat with ice inside, like. And the other reason why I loved it is because I studied Cambodian art, and I realized that a lot of Cambodian art relates to yoga. For example, the cobra pose. Can you see here? The cobra pose. I'm explaining here how the curve is actually not completely on the back. The curve has to come from the chest, where it's the heart opening of the chakras. Now showing them all the chakras here. The chakras, when the 7 chakras relate to the 7 snake heads. So the concept of Cambodian art and yoga interested me, and I wanted to share this with my friends in Cambodia. So I felt there was a lot to share and there was a lot to learn, and that's how I connected to Cambodia.